Welcome back here. Start of the third period as the Marauders currently trail the Stevenson Mustangs 8-2. Here comes Stevenson now working their way across the blue line. Checkerboff feeds, Freezing in front. Oh, and he does sneak out Merrick Jorgensen, and 9-2. As they just keep adding on to it. Safko take the face-off against Johnson. As Kraus sends it into the corner. Back out, Dodd's going to keep it in, and Stevenson does a good job of clearing. As Stevenson still trying to kill off a penalty, so there was no penalty on the previous play to end the second period, which is a bit odd because the ref put his arm up, but the Marauders still have the man advantage. Back out to the blue line. Dodds controls, flips it in, and puck taken to the corner. As Stevenson sends all the way down to dump and chase as Bukowski wins the race. Kraus gives off Edelberg. Edelberg takes it down low into the corner, trying to throw it out in front. However, Stevenson jumps all over that, so they'll start moving on through center ice. Saucer pass to Wachowski. Wachowski gets it behind the net. As Dodds plays it ahead, looking for Kraus. Kraus is taken to the boards by Palikios. And Keenan will play it out. Here comes Edelberg. Edelberg gains a blue line. His shot was tipped off the stick of Hill. Goes to a corner. Gruninger trying to flip it out. And taking the puck was Keenan, but here comes Stevenson back in again. Gets in. They get in looking for the shot. And here comes Edelberg now. They try to gain the blue line as Dodds flips it out. As he gets it off to Safko. As Kraus a shot save. And Cunningham will cover up. Hesitated, but he puts the glove on it. I'm telling you, this thing working. All right. Marauders controlled. Cunningham out to tip the puck. Keenan couldn't keep it in. Shane Kaminsky trying to keep it in, but Marauders have to retreat. As Stevenson will start to move up. Pass ahead. He'll try and get it. Ragoon can't get it. Here comes Safko. Safko gains the blue, and Safko walks in. His shot blocked. Safko recollects, though, trying to get around Cunningham, but just ran out of real estate. Into the corner now. Stromberg trying to get it. He falls. Stromberg delivers a shot, but back out. Kaminsky fires it back in. Save to the corner. Here comes Safko. Safko couldn't get it either. And here come the Mustangs. Turn over there. Good job by Luke Brown coming to that loose puck. Luke Brown gains the blue line. Drops it on back for Stromberg. Trying to get back down low for Brown. However, in front, Safko had a chance. May have changed direction, but Cunningham puts his glove on it and hangs on. So score is 9-2. Favor of Stevenson. As Marauders win the draw, however, Stevenson will take control. Scholes sends all the way down looking for Tregobov. Tregobov will collect behind the net, being chased by Kaminsky. He knocks the puck away from him. However, will recollect in the corner as Scholes will come to the puck. Excuse me, that's Friesen. Friesen, that's along the boards. Down low, Tragobov. Tragobov trying to feed it out in front, scores. Wow, a tough angle shot. Puts it in top shelf, a really tough angle, and it's 10-2. As Tragobov, I believe, has his second of the night. And face off at center. Marauders will control on their own end as they try to pass it up through the red line. So our bank pass, here comes Scruggs. Scruggs gets around one man. He's knocked down to the ice by Safko. The puck trickles in on Jorgensen. I'll put the glove on it and hang on. It'll be Johnson versus Safko on the face-off. Safko wins it back. However, Stevenson retakes control. Johnson trying to feed it out in front. He had Friesen in front. Back out to the blue line and pass will miss everyone. And we'll go all the way down into the Mustang zone. As Stevenson looks to flip it up through center. Chasing the puck is Johnson, however. Kaminsky trying to get it, but Johnson was in too fast. Johnson recollects, trying to feed out across. However, Cross will take it, and Kraus blows a tire, and Stevenson will have to recollect in their own zone. As they'll start to move up the puck. As Kaminsky puts on the brakes, he's going to be met by Edelberg. Edelberg sends it in down low, as Kraus gets in the corner. So he's forced off that puck. Edelberg controls, trying to feed it out in front. No one's there. Kaminsky will come to the puck now. Kaminsky flips it in. Shot save, rebound, shot save again as Cunningham makes the save. Had a pile of bodies in front of him. As they throw it across now. Here comes Johnson. It's still getting the blue line. Johnson's almost taking the boards hard by Kaminsky. They both come to their feet. Johnson in front. Ragone's dumped in front, and the Marauders there just able to clear it out. As Millersville will go for a line change, only rolling about not even 2 lines today. As Jorgensen makes that save, Ragone can't get it as they send it back in, and Millersville sends it back out the center. Then Scholes will send it in. Dodge trying to get kept in by Weber, though. Glove down by Ragone and sent to the corner. Keenan trying to play it as Stromberg will come up with it. Stromberg gains the blue line. Stromberg gains center ice. Stromberg walks in the corner and sends it behind the net. That's Edelberg. Edelberg flips it in behind the net. Sends it all the way back out. As Keenan fires it down low into the corner behind the net. Hops all the way out in front. As Dodds will just flip it back in. And Dodds flips it in. Here comes Edelberg now. Edelberg gains the blue line. Edelberg walks in. Still controls, trying to take it to the front. But puck rolls around to the corner. Here come the Mustangs now as they start to work up. Palikios can't get it with his stick. And Palikios now has it. Takes it behind his net. Feeds up for Friesen. However, his pass will miss. And Weisscott takes it behind the net. Now Weisscott controls. Weisscott throws it across. Friesen collects in the corner. Friesen take it all the way out. Trying to feed Austin Hill with it. But the runners will start to move up. Safko trying to feed Eli Kraus. However, his pass would not go, and offside is the call with 12:02 remaining here in the second Period. Face off neutral zone, won by. They have it in the corner, trying to feed it up for Scruggs. Chasing it down in the corner is Scruggs. Scruggs controls, trying to feed it out in front, but it's taken by Safko. Safko gives off Stromberg. Stromberg sends it in. Across the blue line, Kobinski will retake control. Hill. Try and play it out, and here comes Stevenson, forced back in by Kaminsky, though, and they wave off the icing. Now we got a whistle for playing it with the high stick. Edelberg on the face-off. One by the Marauders. Stromberg trying to force in. Edelberg takes his man to the boards. As he's a little slow to get up. And that's going to be a penalty on. And it's going to be a penalty. And the Mustangs will go to the power play. As they're sending Safko to the box. My apologies. It was not Edelberg who knocked the guy down. It was Safko, and that's what the penalty is for. It'll be Edelberg to take the face-off. Tie up on the draw. Melvin plays it to the boards as Stevenson will control. Melvin walks in, trying to feed Wachowski. Trying to feed Evan Wachowski. Evan and Connor Wachowski. I assume both of them are brothers. As they try to feed it out. Here comes Safko now. Safko flips it in. Takes it to the corner. And Stevenson will have to recollect. Edelberg knocks a guy down as they were both fighting for the puck. Here comes Stevenson. Here comes Wachowski now. Against the blue line. Leaves it on back, but pass was too far for Hill. I think Stevenson's just going to try to do their best to try to kill time off. Do the hockey equivalent of just taking knees in football. As Palikios gets it back out at the blue line. As they switch places. Takes it in the corner, trying to feed it out in front, trying to feed it to Evan Wachowski. That pass will not go. Take it to the corner now. Keenan was drilled hard into the boards as they were both fighting for the puck. Keenan gives Kolombitsky a little shot. As Hill will walk in at the blue line now. Hill takes it down low into the corner. Hill leaves it on back for Johnson. Johnson's forced off the puck by Luke Brown, but however, Martyrs still can't clear. Kaminsky fakes the shot, throws it across Friesen. Friesen holds, waits, fires. Sends it wide. Kaminsky controls at the blue line. He'll switch places with Hill. Kaminsky walks in, that shot, scores. Tyler Kaminsky makes it 11-2. As they capitalize on the Safko penalty. The face-off goes back into the Marauder end. However, kept back in by the Mustangs. It's getting tough against Palikios sends it behind the net. Oh, Shane Kaminsky falls hard down to the ice, and he's in a lot of pain. Shane Kaminsky took a hit As he went awkward to the boards in the second period, now Kaminsky falls awkwardly to the ice again. Score is 11-2 in favor of Stevenson. 8:53 remaining on the clock. Shots are 30-22. As this game really just can't end fast enough. As Kaminsky will come to his feet. That's a good sign as he's back to the bench. Fans, tonight the Division II team is in action as they take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights at Rutgers at 8 p.m. tonight. My good buddy Joshua Gearhart will be on the call for that one, so tune into that. Get some more hockey tonight. What can be better than more hockey? As that is a 5-minute major on Michael Plikios. So 5-minute power play for the Marauders. As Stromberg wants to draw back out for Dodds. Dodds throws it across for Keenan. Keenan walks in, throws it across, looking for Krause, hops over his stick. Krause has to play it behind the net for Edelberg. Edelberg will collect in the corner. Back out to the blue line. Keenan holds, waits, fires. Save. As they'll force it in. Here comes Edelberg now. He'll gain the blue line. Gets it down low into the corner. Edelberg puts on the brakes. Passes it back out to Keenan at the blue line. Keenan gets it down low. As Stevenson's trying to play it up. And here comes Johnson now. Johnson gets him behind the defense. He falls down. Edelberg stripped up as Keenan forces it Johnson to the boards. Johnson putting the pressure on Edelberg as he starts to move up. And here come the Marauders now. Edelberg, puck's too far ahead of him. And Mustangs force it out neutral zone. Scholes will fall. Stromberg has a little trouble collecting it, and he will. Stromberg just passes it out to Eli Krause. Krause walks in, that shot blocked. They take it to the corner, and it's sent all the way in. Jorgensen will leave it for Dodds. Gets it to Edelberg. Edelberg in the corner will control, gets it up to Eli Krause. That pass will miss, and they'll flip it up. Here's Wachowski now. Wachowski just sends it all the way back in. Here comes Safko. Gaining the blue line. Regaining the blue line. Safko works his way in. Safko leaves it on. Oh, looking to leave it for Eli Krause, but he was tied up as Wachowski will come to the puck. Wachowski will send it in. And I'll send it, and Jorgensen will leave it there. As here comes Tyler Keenan. Keenan gains the blue line. Kicks it down into the corner. Flipping it in, trying to get it. He cannot. And Wachowski will play it, but kept in by Dodds, kept in by Sefko. They force it down low behind the net into the corner. As puck will miss, and Keenan will look to move it out. Keenan controls in a corner now. Keenan pass up to Safko. Safko gives off to Brown. He gains the blue line. Drops it on back for Stromberg. A shot. Sails wide. Dodge trying to play it in. Edelberg takes it to the corner now. Edelberg puts on a break. Turns around trying to feed Brown in front. That would not go. As here come the Mustangs now. They gain the zone. They walk in. That shot sails wide. Friesen will collect along the boards. Try and send it out. Here comes Luke Brown, though. Brown. Backhand pass. He was looking for Stromberg, but that would not go. As Mustangs just fired a puck all the way back in the Marauder zone. Edelberg protects the puck, moves up to Eli Krause. Krause gains the blue line. Krause skating in, but it's knocked away from him as by Tregobov. As Safko trying to get in the corner. As a player is dumped and they send it all the way back in. Here comes Edelberg. Gets it hit to Krause. Intercepted by Scholes. Shot sails wide. Melvin can't get it. As Eli Krause come off the bench, will and Amara ship it out to center. However, forced back in by Scholes. And they just send it down low into the corner. Edelberg plays it up for Stromberg. Stromberg gets it to Safko. Gets around one man. Tries to feed Krause. Krause, a little saucer shot. Sails wide. Yeah, the puck will roll all the way around the boards, back out to center. Keenan trying to force it in. Here's Tregobov now. Tregobov gets around one man. Feeds it all the way across. That shot sails wide by Wyscott. Kaminsky trying to force his man off the puck. As he fights for it behind the net. Here comes Brown now. Brown gains the blue line. Brown walks in, holds, waits, fires, save. They set it into the corner. Kaminsky will take the puck, send it for Edelberg. Edelberg will tip it ahead, chasing it into the corner. He sends it in behind for Hill. Hill will control in the corner. They try to force it out in front. Shot, save, rebound on the backhand. Save, back out Keenan. Keenan flips it in, goes wide. Wyscott will come to the puck, force off of it by Kaminsky, and sent all the way down. Chopping at the puck is Keenan at the blue line, and Luke Brown's knocked down, and we get a whistle. Offside. Was two. Actually, clock is still rolling. .220 remaining here in the third period as the clock just had like 8 seconds roll off of it. I don't think the Marauders really care that much. I think they appreciate it. Just not our day today. As they turn over at the blue line. Here come the Mustangs. They flip it in. That shot steered to the corner by Jorgensen. Collecting the puck is Melvin. Here comes Safko now. Safko gains the blue line. Stepped away from him. Mikowski will just wind it in, and Jorgensen take it in the glove, and he'll just play it. Keenan gets it to Edelberg. Safko plays it out as Luke Brown sends it in. Behind the net as we approach 90 seconds to go here in the third period. Pass up. Keenan has a little trouble controlling Tragoff. Steals it. Tragoff on the backhand goes wide. As Tragoff's drilled hard into the boards. That's going to be a penalty. As I believe they will send Tyler Keenan to the box. So they will send Keenan. Minute 14 remaining here in the third period. Marauders trying to draw Safko, try and play it up, but it goes into the Marauder bench. Marauders currently trail 11-2. And they will send the face-off back out to the neutral zone. Be Edelberg versus Friesen to take the draw. Friesen wins it back. Melvin will control in the corner. Melvin trying to feed it out in front, but Eli Kraus trying to clear, can't. Knocked down by Austin Hill. Good job by Kraus keeping it. Kraus will just whack it out to center. Pass ahead for Wachowski as they'll gain center ice. They'll gain the blue line. Get into the corner. That shot blocked by Safko, and he's going to feel that one tomorrow. Back out Austin Hill. Hill throws it across Wachowski. Wachowski, his shot sails wide. Kombinski controls. Kombinski winds, fires, scores. Multiple goal game for him as it's at 12-2. So they capitalize on a power play with 29.7 seconds remaining here in the third period. Stevenson wins the draw. Gaining blue line. Here comes Wachowski now in the corner. He's forced off the puck. Weber. That shot blocked in front. They get back out to the blue line now. Throw it across, but no one's there. Eli Kraus will take it. Dev off to Stromberg. Stromberg flips it in wide and high. As it goes back into the Marauder end, and that'll do it. So, a really decisive victory. No second guessing on this one as Stevenson wins it 12-2. Multiple players picking up multiple goals. Klobinski having multiple goal game night. Friesen picked up a goal. Tragobov picked up a goal. Hill had a goal. Wachowski had 2 goals. Connor Wachowski had 2 goals. The only goal scorers for the Marauder was Aiden Stromberg. Stromberg opened the scoring for the Marauders, but ever since then it's been all Stevenson. Anyway, that'll do it for us as the Marauders dropped both games this weekend. They dropped yesterday's game 8-6 and today's game 12-2. Tonight the Division II team is in action as they look to take on the Rutgers Scarlet Knights at Rutgers at 8 p.m. My good friend Joshua Gearhart will be on the call for that one, and that game will be on Facebook for that one. So if you're looking on YouTube for Division II hockey, it will be on Facebook for tonight. But that'll do it for me. I'm Travis Schuster, the voice of Millersville Division III hockey. We hope you'll join us again next time. I hope you'll join Joshua Gearhart and the Division II team over in Jersey tonight. I know it's kind of a late start for them. And we hope we'll see you back next time. The Marauders for Division III, they have about 2 weeks off before they get in action. So they play. I believe they play the weekend. They play after the weekend of Thanksgiving, so the 11th, if I remember correctly. They can. I'm gonna pull up their schedule. And okay, so they're back. So they drop today's game at Stevenson. They're back at it December 3rd. Yeah, so they're back at it the weekend after Thanksgiving break at FNM, and then they play Susquehanna December 4th. Then December 10th, they play FNM again, and then they play December 11th, UMBC, and then we have winter break. We come back January 29th at Johns Hopkins. We play Johns Hopkins the second game of the season. Then February 5th, they're at Lola. Then the 10th, they're at York. 11th, they're at Dickinson. Dickinson, who they played their first game of the season. A game pretty much like this one, except the scores were opposites. They beat Dickinson in game 1, 18-3. And the final game of the season is February 11th at home versus LaSalle. Anyway, that'll do it for me. I'm Travis Schuster, the voice of Millersville Division III hockey. If you were at the rink with us, we hope you get home safely. If you're watching at home, we hope you'll tune in for Division II hockey tonight. If not, as always, we were glad to have you, and have a good night.